The Fast Food Podcast.
Let's go. I mean, topic of conversation.
What's up, Dunny? What's up, God?
The realest thing.
Realist.
Real.
I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel really good about this whole situation. Versus Raekwon, the chef, versus Ghostface Killah,
AKA Tony Stark.
AKA
that
Iron
shit,
Man.
That shit dropped Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Saturday night.
Yeah.
AKA, what's the other one he said? Not Tony, no. Pretty Tone.
Pretty Tone.
Yeah.
Versus, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's probably up there with the Beanie Man and Bounty Killer.
I don't know. I think it's the best.
You think it's the best one?
I think it's the best.
Do you know what? How did you feel?
I can't say it's the best. I'd say it's probably top 5 easily.
Whoa!
But I can't say it's the best one.
Give me your best 5 then.
My best 5 would be Beanie and Bounty.
Yeah.
Because after that, everything just followed
Set
that
pace.
pattern.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that.
Sorry.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was gonna smell nice.
We don't want it.
Bro, it smells like fucking. It smells like canal.
Bro.
I liked, so I said top 5, right? So it's in my top 5, so I'll say that's in there.
Yeah.
I liked, my other top 5 would be the Jada and why are you punishing yourself, bro?
Bro, I saw Kabuncha, yeah? It's called Kabuncha. I don't know why it's called Kabuncha, but it looks dope. It's got electrolytes. It's got it's got aminos in it and enzymes, yeah? It tells about rebirth and refine and rekindling, and then it tastes like sock liquid. Like, it doesn't taste...
You know what that tastes like?
That's different.
It tastes bad.
So first of all,
Sorry.
I want to say
I'm
this.
like that special kid, innit?
Hear the thing.
Go on.
The 2 DJs on the night, DJ Thorough and Technician, the best DJs I've ever heard play hip hop in my whole fucking life. Real talk. They were killing it. What is that? What is that? Who bought it?
Me! £3, bro.
I don't want it.
No, just smell it.
Smell it, bro.
Bro,
Smell
just bro, you have
Smell
to.
it so you understand.
Bro, this is the review.
Smell it.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting. That's
a wrap.
absolute, bruv.
I paid £3 for Kabuncha,
I
yeah?
wouldn't pay £1
Organic
for that.
and raw.
I would pay
must
for-
really be good for you because it tastes like shit.
Bruv, I would have paid for that for free. That's disgusting.
Kabuncha.
Ugh.
I'm going to learn to
Listen,
like it. Nah, it tastes
2
like...
DJs on the night.
Sorry.
DJ Thorough
Yeah.
and DJ Technician.
Yeah.
Cold DJs. What do you think of them?
You know what's crazy? They were so sick, right? I was a little bit disappointed. Like, oh, raw, them 2 man just turned up kind of like on time. Because them man, as the main attractions, them man was there almost on time.
Bruv, Raekwon
like
and
10
Ghost
minutes?
were there, bang on.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't really,
Nah.
they weren't like a long
weren't
way.
on a diva
and that's how
thing.
I felt, because the DJs were cutting up tunes. They were playing like acapellas with other instrumentals, like that whole 90s feel.
Yeah.
I was like, these guys are doing it. I had a blast on Saturday night.
enjoyed it.
I had
it
my
thoroughly.
snacks. But I had my snacks.
What were your snacks?
I had
what were-
buttons.
Okay, Cadbury's.
Chocolate buttons.
What, the small ones or the big ones?
The ones in a big packet.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah. I had
Like mini frisbees.
I had
Doritos?
crisps.
Yeah.
What
crisps did you
ones? Wait.
Pringles. I had Pringles.
Wait,
flavour?
you know, barbecue.
Sweet sour cream and chive.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I had a Maggie,
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
and I had popcorn.
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 Salted.
Salted.
Sweet.
Mix.
Okay.
You can tell this is why I get fat, bro. Because I'm sitting there, bro, and I'm got the whole thing there. The laptop's there because I watched it on Triller.
Triller.
I watched it
Same.
on
Thank you
Triller.
for the link.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
got
it was
you, bro.
neat. It was neat.
I got you.
Truth.
And yeah, bro, I was dancing in the kitchen, tunes, bro. All right, let's get into it. First of all, what they wore.
I am angry. I am see Raekwon, yeah. Raekwon needs a what's them people? Yeah, he needs a stylist.
What was he wearing, bro?
He was wearing some jeans that look like they alter your legs. So you know, like
He
you
looked
know,
like he's bow-legged.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I
what it
think
looked like. It looked like he had a bone deficiency. Basically, it looked like his bones were.
His pockets had pockets. He had pockets on his knees.
Yeah,
bro.
he had pockets on his knees.
It looked like you know them man that drill stuff and then they go on the floor and they're always on the floor. You know, like them. I don't know what they are, but whatever it was, it looked protective.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what Ray was wearing, but
He tried to get stylish and it was
it didn't
shit.
work. You should have got stylists for that. Ghost come in with the red leather,
Yeah.
the hat.
He looked like he was getting warm.
And the wallies, the red leather wallies look clean.
Yeah. Fly.
I almost rocked those tonight.
He's the
I was gonna
Wallaby
bring out the
champ,
Wallaby.
hello.
Yeah, I was gonna bring out the
He's the
Wallabies.
Wallaby
They
champ.
look so, and he walked in, and bro, he's lost a lot of weight. He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, but them man are trying to eat clean. They talk about
he's done
that.
well. He's done well, man.
They
'cause
try to eat clean.
look young, and they still look young. Ray, what's he? Where's he from? Because his hair looks mad Indian-y sort of thing. He's got mad.
Yeah, but
waves
so
in
is Ghost though. Ghost is coolie. You can tell Ghost is coolie.
Yeah,
I
Ray's
heard
got
Ghost
this.
is from like Dominica, you know. That's the word in the streets. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, man, the band looks, bruv, they look super cool.
Coolie.
Bro, the massive pockets was, I don't know what that was. I don't know what he was trying to pull off there.
Yeah.
Pause.
Do you know what spoiled it for me? The only downside was them man need to get their 21 days cardio because they was tired.
I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, what was because they mentioned that they hadn't done a show in a while.
I don't care what I don't care if
Ghost sat
Marvin
down.
Gaye gonna be there.
Ghost was sitting down for a hot
No,
minute.
as soon as I saw him sit down, I said that looks like a tired sit down.
Yeah.
That looked like a hula. You know, like when you go to a function with your grandparents, and they say, "Oh, I can't stand up for too long because you know," and then they sit down.
Time to sit down.
Yeah, they sit down.
They're savoring.
They sit down in
Endgame,
slow mo.
Yeah.
Ray looked like he had more in it.
Zill.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking to myself, do you know what's difficult? Because they look younger, you don't expect it, but they are elderly.
Yeah,
It's a sport, though. That whole performance thing, that's a sport, man.
Late 40s, kiss my ass, bruv. Them man are 50 clean.
What?
Have to be. You telling me Raekwon is younger than Jay?
Probably.
Yeah,
Think about it. He might be.
Might be. It's
Might
weird
be.
when you put
fuck,
it.
when you pattern it up.
All right,
yeah.
Ray is 51.
Pow.
Fucking hell.
Bruv, he's already
Ray.
old.
Ghostface.
Yeah.
Raw.
Okay, Ghost.
Ghost?
Pretty Tone. Is
52.
50.
50, okay.
Right, so that makes
Look
sense.
at that. So think about
That
it.
makes
Like them
sense.
and they. So I think
what
Meth
happened?
was.
Is that
I
what's gonna
think
happen,
Meth
Trim?
was one of the younger ones, wasn't he?
Trim,
Because
is
he-
that what we're gonna get, bruv? We're gonna lick 50
No.
and-
How, bruv? How are we gonna do that,
Yeah, let's not lick 50 and do that, bruv.
bruv? How? They what? I'm 44 now. Yeah. How on earth? Sorry, 43. Yeah. How am I in that space of time gonna be that decrepit?
Yeah, bro, because that
Tired, sir?
Yeah, tired.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
Man was tired, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Forget it.
Man was
Then, man, the
tired.
way he sat down. He
slumped.
He said, yeah.
It's like, like he had the world's weight on his shoulders. Like,
Yeah.
All right.
But then when we got the halftime intermission, and then Tony Stark came back on the scene,
With the fly gear.
I said to myself,
He was sweating.
I'll be honest with you. When I saw what Tony came out in originally, I was like, raw, like Tone, like you couldn't. I was expecting the fur. You know, I was expecting you to show Rick Ross where Rick Ross got his style from.
Yeah.
Come out with the fur and I was expecting like 55 chains on, looking like Mr. T times 10.
Yeah.
So when the intermission hit and he came back out, he had the black and white, like half and half zebra looking Wallies on. He had the big fudge. I was like, there's the polar bear Tony that I know.
But he couldn't keep the fur on.
Nah,
for
he's
long.
like-
But you know, he
came
was
off
hot from
quick.
the jump. He was hot from the jump because when he come in, he had wet patches. When he came in, he had wet patches, bruv. You could tell.
Yeah, he was
that
hot.
Yeah, of course.
But it was good
Because
for the
he had the
look.
t-shirt and a vest. Because if you don't wear the vest, your titties show, innit? So that's why. So that's why he kept it
Don't
reinforced.
say my car's topless.
He said the titties.
All
is
right,
out.
so let's talk about who won.
Ghost.
Ghost, if for me, Ghost is. I think he's the best rapper,
Bro, when I was waiting
I think Ghost
for
is
it,
the best rapper.
there was two songs I was waiting for. Well, one's a verse. I was waiting for his verse on Summertime because I knew the ladies would Drown. Once that comes on, that's a big tune. Yeah. But I was waiting. I was like, when you see, hold on, before I say the tune.
Oh,
played that so early. I was like, oh,
say Ghost.
Yeah, when you played that early,
Shay La Ghost.
When you played that early, I was like, oh, that's what I do.
But that's not his best tune.
Right, but that's what I do.
It's early. He's going for Ghost.
He's going for it. Even though Ray's his brother in arms, he's going for it.
Fuck Ray.
When you played Run,
bro, don't do that.
No, when I'm saying it like that, what I'm saying is the reason why Ray came first round dead is because he ain't got the catalogue. Otherwise, he would have got. He doesn't have the catalogue. Who wants to argue?
I would argue that he has.
He doesn't have the
trim. I would argue he has the catalogue, but he's not the. He's not he wasn't selecting the right tunes. He didn't select the right tune. Yeah. I could have selected Ray's tunes for him that night, and that would have put pressure on Ghost. I know their man's records. Yeah. Some of the tunes that Ray played, I was like, why did you could have played that, bro? Bro,
how many albums has Ray got then? Let's do that.
Let's just say if Ray plays the whole of his Cuban Links album, everybody's dead.
Yeah.
First album, track for track, everyone's dead. No. Everyone's dead.
I don't think so, bro.
Oh, bro, how? He's the
but then Ghost can counter with his first album.
No, second album.
Yeah, of course. But what I'm
Supreme Clientele.
But that's my rebuttal to Trim saying. That's my rebuttal to Trim saying that he's got catalogue that he didn't draw.
One album,
bro. There's 16 records on that motherfucker.
Fine.
Bro. So that's you already got. So all you got to do is find 4 outside of the album.
Bro,
and he's got enough.
Yeah, but he can't do. Bruv, he's got a career of how many years? 25 plus, and you talking about one album that he did 25 years ago.
Bro,
Ghost played that. Go on.
No. When Snoop did his thing with DMX, he drew for a bag of tunes off the Doggy Style album. Yeah. That's what cut the mustard. All the tunes outside of that were okay.
Okay, so he could have, but he could have still played. He's got so many albums.
He could have played the Nas. He did play the Nas joint. He did play the Nas joint.
Who?
Got Ray. He did play the Nas.
It's bad, but what I'm saying is, he hasn't got the catalogue.
He played the Outkast.
Hey, listen.
Oh my God, Royal Flush. Yeah, played that. Yeah. I don't understand why you didn't just dip in the Wu-Tang bag and go, I'm playing
Versus.
He did with It's Yours. Ray got him with It's Yours.
Right.
Yeah.
Got him with It's Yours.
He should have countered with Ray's Ghostface's song and dropped I'm good, bro. That's what you. And countered it with his verse from a Gravel Pit. Like he needed something,
but that's why I say being an artist and being a selector is two different things. We come from that selector.
Yeah, definitely.
We come from selecting. Yeah. Like, so we go, okay, cool. That might not be the tune, but this is the tune that I know everybody's gonna feel.
Right, and he should have counted it with that, man.
That's what he's got.
When that dropped, the comment section went sick. It's like, oh my gosh, Ghost with the and the video was sick. But then he should have counted it with, he came up with some real street shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I want to stop my ground.
Which is Ray.
Yeah, that's cool. But you needed to counter that just to make people kind of forget that bomb that Ghost just dropped and you dropped your bomb.
He did it a couple of times.
Marvin.
Bad. Malcolm.
You was a friend of mine.
Malcolm's a bad tune.
You stood for something. Tupac.
Biggie, how we miss you so.
Bro, listen, Ghost, you have to give it to Ghost. Like he's
better. He's a better artist. Sorry. He's a better. Ray can rap. They're both sick rappers, but Tony is a better artist.
I think Tony's more versatile.
But
he's a better artist. Is he not a better artist?
Tony said he got his style from Ray.
He did, but hold on a minute. Okay, but then what about, bruv?
You got his style from Ray. That you got to give Ray that.
But
how does he rap? It's so abstract. His rap is who raps like that, abstract like that,
bro. Ghost said in one. Before he rapped.
Yeah, he said that he got his.
What's the tune of Supreme Clientele where he's just the vivid laser eye guy, Apollo Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I think it was before that tune, he said he didn't even write that record as a song. He wrote it as said, I'm just going to put anything together on this. And when you listen to the lyrics, it's like, it's so abstract in every bar. And it's like, it's just cold. The lyrical content is just so, it flips and it bounces. And I noticed that about Ray and Ghost. the way they rap and the way they put their lines
Dynamic
together
duo.
is so cold. It's
They're
like
together.
how do you,
Together. No one's better than them together.
no one's better.
No one's better than them
I've
together
got a
in
quick
hip hop.
question for you. Oh, what, as a duo?
As a duo. Pull it.
So we're talking about
As a
Method Man
duo.
and Redman, because that's what I was going to
No,
ask.
no. Can't touch them.
Okay, what, Jadakiss and Styles P?
No. Bruh. No. No.
Do you know what? You know what?
I'm sorry.
Trim has a point.
Then you can't touch them.
Jadakiss and Styles P cool. But
Those
Jadakiss is
slouches,
the
bro.
Understandably so, but even as individuals, they're both better than them two.
yeah.
So together,
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
true.
and my head's gone
That is
from
true.
listening.
Fam,
Don't.
them man be
Bro,
finishing each other's line.
No, Ghost is a better artist.
Ghost is a
than
better-
both Jadakiss and Styles P.
But hands down,
A rapper.
hands down.
He is.
Okay,
Hands
that's
down.
your opinion.
That's-
All right.
yeah.
Stop
It's a fact.
beating me in the corner with the hands down, but that's your
pause.
opinion. Pause. But I don't know, man. I think Ghost, out of versatility wise, in the Woo, it's always been Ghost and Method Man.
Meth.
Like you can put Method Man. That's why Method Man's got the R&B pocket.
But we're missing ODB.
True.
Who could rap like that?
Yeah.
That's the next.
But ODB's not as
Technical.
palatable. See that, bro?
Oh,
I'm
right.
about to see. It's every podcast episode I do. I say stuff and it just, it's palatable.
The drink
bro.
makes him chat shit.
Alright, so let's so that Udemy course that you did. True,
Yeah.
What one was it, man?
I did nutrition and tried to lose weight for 449.
Bruv, palatable. That's a bad boy word. Who could, bro,
I
I
did a
don't. But the thing about it, I don't hear you
Yeah,
not talk like that on the podcast, so I don't know what
Talk
you're
about
doing.
what?
You not. I've never heard you say palatable,
Why should I say palatable?
bruv. You got to use words like that, bruv.
All right, let me
Okay,
hit you.
great.
Let me.
Why do you know those
type?
type of words?
I'm a bad
Wait. Why do you know? Tell the truth.
Why are you?
Tell the truth.
I
Why
hate-
you
bro,
know
I hate
words?
you.
Okay.
I fucking hate you.
Just keep it real.
Back up, man.
Just
Back
keep
up,
it
man.
real. Just keep it real.
Okay, but can we quantifiably measure?
Ooh. Quantifiably.
He can't even say
You're
them.
trying to be like me. You're trying to be like me.
What was the
I
word?
said a good. I said.
Quantifiably.
That's the word of the
Pleasure.
day. Are we going with plateau?
Did you say pleasure or measure?
No, measure.
Okay. That's
But okay, so if those two had a versus,
The
Ghost
drink's
and
getting
Ray.
me. Sorry.
go drink some of your toilet water. Ghost and
No
Ray.
man, it's gonna fuck. It's gonna fuck my buzz.
Your
That
free
drink-
your free pan toilet water.
Green arse juice.
Drink that fuckery, bro.
That is green arse juice.
That's
Kambamba hole.
that's a thought in a bottle, bro. Yeah, man.
Go,
Cultures
bruv, stick to the point, man.
Exactly,
Bruv,
Stick to the script.
go on.
unpasteurized Terraria.
So what if they gave us a versus, bonus? Ray and Ghost versus Styles P and Jada.
They die.
Where's your,
Yeah, man. It's peak for them. It's,
who dies?
It's peak for just Styles P and Jada.
Of course it is.
What?
It's peak.
All
Just,
day.
you just
No.
Two albums alone.
Drizzy. Jada is in my top 10 all-time rappers.
Yeah.
But he
They're-
still doesn't fuck with Ghost.
No,
Who's in my
ever.
top 6, 5. No, he's 6.
He's my favorite rapper.
6, right? And then you got Styles P, who I'm not really. Styles P is like, all right.
I used to like
Styles
Cheat
P
Luch over
Styles
him.
P to me is all right, but he's not. He ain't in my conversations. Unfortunately, you get me. That's just real. So So back to what Trim is saying.
Yeah.
That they're probably out. You know, you could argue Outkast are a sick duo.
They're good. Yeah, good, great. They're not better.
Cool. That's fair enough.
in my humble opinion, that's the best hip hop group.
Who?
That's in my humble opinion, Outkast.
Outkast. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well,
Okay, but then that talks about them as artists. They're the best artists, not rappers. They're the best artists. That's different because of their marketing,
See, but you-
their style, all of that stuff comes into it. You get what I'm saying?
when Raekwon played Flying Daggers, Inspector Deck came through, Capadonna came through,
Come on.
RZA showed up, sipped some juice.
Now, you know why RZA showed up? Because he realized this verse is better than the verse.
Can I ask as well?
Why
Didn't
do you
it
keep
look?
thinking that bullshit?
I know.
Because I want to be healthy.
He's
What
got
I
a warrant
think-
paying £3.
It's not gonna. You're not
Yeah.
gonna, bruv. You're not gonna filter up your brie in the fucking podcast drinking that shit, bruv. That's not worth it. When
That's
it's
not-
like
yeah.
that's not worth it.
Put the thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's not worth it, bro.
All right, cool. Even when I talk back, it hurt. Look at the mic melt. It's not nice, bruv. It's really, really bad. Any road.
Bruv,
I
I
even
went
lost
to
miles
go
there.
brush my teeth. I heard Run come on. I ran into my
Run!
room.
But you
and
left. But you left.
I went to brush my
Motherfucker.
teeth, bro.
During the session.
Bam, bam, bam,
Yeah, I
bam.
went to brush my teeth. They were talking, bro. They were talking. So I went, let me go brush my teeth. I heard Run come on.
And you run.
I came back and
ran.
I was like,
Yeah.
I wish I had the Timbs on.
Makes you spaz right out. Run makes you spaz.
Guess who's the feature on that? Guess who's the feature on Run?
Yeah,
it's true.
Saying.
yeah. He helps.
Master Killah showed up.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful thing to see Master Killah. Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, let's just talk about it. Wu-Tang Clan for me.
Ain't nothing to fuck with.
I
Best rap group?
I couldn't. Yeah,
Easy.
I couldn't wait for this. When I saw a lot of podcasts on a lot of people talking about this lineup, this verses saying, "Oh yeah, I lock in," and that. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is like just to see both of them perform on a stage. Their music is it. I said to my wife, you know what? You need to relax and.
Whatever it is today,
Whatever you're
go do
doing,
that.
because I started playing Wu from like 5 o'clock. I was just banging Wu-Tang. I was 36 Chambers was on, all of that. I was just
Yeah,
gearing.
you got to get into it.
I was I just geared up for the whole thing because when I was coming up, bro, that 36 Chambers album was like everything to me. But it was almost like the start of my life. I'm not even.
It
lying
was the
to you.
start of my hip hop thing because
yeah.
you showed me about. Because remember we went your family they just moved to P.
Yeah.
And then I used to come up there regs and that, and then we were staying there, and I would listen to R&B, bro.
Yeah, you was R&B.
R&B.
was an
I listened
R&B
to R&B, and you was just in this thing, and I was like,
What is
I
this?
liked rap, I liked rap,
Yeah.
you know, like proper rap.
yeah.
But you were showing me something.
That
different.
album just gangbanged your ears, boy.
Yeah.
When I
There was
heard
no
that, and then
return,
I
bro.
was like,
different.
what the-
Woo, when you think the whole
I had to study.
yeah, it's a
I had to study.
It is
It's
and
a science.
Yeah.
Them man is scientific.
Yeah.
you see with Woo, it was almost like listening to music and collecting cards. Collecting albums were like trophies. They weren't just albums. It
were.
was like raw.
You read that shit.
You got the whole clique, and then you got 9 members. And then you got their solos, and then and it's all different chambers,
Collabs
bruv.
and everything.
And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I had all of that shit from them. I studied all of it. I knew the lyrics to everything. Method Man obviously was my
Favorite.
He was my favorite. Like, I used to listen to Bring the Pain, write the lyrics to bring the pain down. That's how I learned how to rap.
Oh shit!
So I wrote the lyrics and I saw how it
You
was
saw the
structured.
format.
Okay, so that's how you do it. That's how you write lyrics. It was from there. And then I used to link Aaron, Carl, Tyrone, Troops, or to link all the man them up in Southall. Shout out to the man them. And then I used to
Engineers.
rap my bars and I already knew what 16 was. Because I knew, okay, cool, that's a bar, that's the structure, because Method Man did it.
Yeah.
And it took on a life on its own. It was like, almost like, you know how we feel about Marvel shit?
Oh.
It's like Wu-Tang was like me, was like the Marvel of the fucking of
And them
Marvel
man,
of
them
hip
man are
hop.
deep into that as well.
Superpower
Method Man
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
is a self-proclaimed. He will tell you, I spent 5 G's to get this, Spider-Man comic or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, he's deep. He does a Marvel podcast.
Yeah, that's it.
Method Man does a Marvel
Bro.
podcast. Bro.
That's dope.
They
And
were-
he's 50.
they came at an era.
Pop culture
They came
dons.
at an era where it was just the music was just, it was the perfect timing because there was the other stuff that was going on, the Tupacs, the Biggies, all of that other stuff was was on, and that was more glossy. And that was more obviously R&B
Yeah.
infused and stuff like that. And Wu just dropped in. Half their tunes weren't even mixed properly.
Bro.
Like some
And
of
that's
their
what gave it the
some
edge.
of their kicks and drums are like, raw, you lot just, what did you lot make that on? Tin Pan.
Yeah.
But it was so authentic to their sound
And rustic.
that it made them who they were, bro. Like
What was the first track you ever heard from Wu? To both of you.
Shadowboxing. Shadowboxing.
I think that I paid proper attention to. I think it's Meth and Mary, to be fair.
Yeah, You're All I Need.
Meth and Mary.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's that.
Mine was it was a feature. They was on a feature.
Yeah.
SWV. I'm so into you.
Shit.
And
yes.
that tune was a
Yes,
cracker.
bro. Do you know what? That might have been, bro. That's a good, bro. That might have been mine too.
No. Sorry, it's everything. Everything. It was everything.
Yeah, they had a few of them on it.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't. I remember that song, but maybe I didn't pay attention enough to them at the time.
Yeah.
I just know when I saw fucking Shadowboxing with the video with the chessboard and Ghostface Killah was the first person on there.
That was on Video Box.
Yeah, they had the
It
face
was on
covered
Video
with
Box.
what was the fence when you're fencing?
Yeah. That mask thing, the
I
face
was like,
mask, so you
raw.
don't get juk in your eye.
Like that's right. Rappers are covering their face. Are you dumb? Like everybody, rappers that cover their face now. All right,
He was the man to put the thing in his eye.
Rest in peace, MF Doom.
Yeah.
All of the rappers that kind of hide behind the shadows. Ghost was the first man I saw that, and I was like, I'm gonna relax. First click outside of NWA, who I was afraid of, was Wu.
Mad.
I knew they were nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, it was what it
And
says on
you
the
know
tin.
why? Do you know why I knew they were nothing to fuck with? Because no one fucked with them.
Ever. No one went at them.
No one did.
Well,
The
Joe
50
did,
the
but
50
you see
try?
what
50
happened
was
to that.
50 and Method Man have been friends from day one.
Yeah.
So there was 50's How to Rob was always light jabs. It was never malicious. And 50 knew the two. 50 knew the ting. But they all them man they all used to move. But Wu, just no one messed with Staten Island. I heard in New York, Staten Island man used to come over because they have to get a ferry over to New York. And they'd go to the clubs and the bouncers would be like, fuck Staten Island, man.
Yeah, they're just wild like that.
Fuck.
Hyenas. They're like hip hop hyenas.
Fuck this, man. This is going to get peak. Are we going to let these men in today? So I want to say, look, if you haven't seen the verses, it's all over the gaff. You can watch it now.
2 hours and 40
YouTube,
something of absolute fire.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. You can, I think Triller, you can watch it back on Triller.
I believe so.
Is it safe to say
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Can you still watch it on Instagram or once it goes off the live?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. Watch it on YouTube. Check it out. If you don't know about Wu-Tang Clan, this would be a perfect start for you to do some nice research. and to see what these men are about. These mans are both legends. And yeah, man, I really enjoyed it.
Did you read the comment section? Because you know that's what makes verses as well. The comment section.
I didn't have time. I was in such a space. It was unreal.
Someone said, watching these two man on the live and the tunes they're playing, man said, I just want to spit on my kitchen floor, bro.
That's passionate. That's a bit passionate.
Yeah, that's real.
Them men are passionate, bruv.
Someone else said I think it was Run. When Run came on, someone said someone needs to get robbed. Like someone just said in the chat in the group.
Did you hear the story? Did you hear the story about how they got kicked out of Barbados?
Yeah.
That's
funny.
What did he say it was?
Basically, they went to write Cuban Links album.
Yeah.
They just went over there with their pen and a pad and they had fatigues on.
Yeah.
And they went to a place called Royal Pavilion.
Right.
And Royal Pavilion chucked them out because they were wearing fatigues, basically. So they ended up in Miami.
Try and get people up on games so they know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, man. Bruv. And you know Wu-Tang Clan as well, one thing I got to say, they had a certain vocabulary and that,
Scientists, bruv, they did
the
their
words
work.
they used were just so abstract that you just ended up just taking on. And it'd be like blue and green. Because peace, God, peace to the gods. That's them.
Yeah, but that's what's missing,
Bro,
Like
their slang.
If you what documentary was I watching? There was a documentary where it was basically breaking down the changes in hip hop, and they was basically saying, once upon a time, people were addressing each other as gods because of the 5%ers.
Yeah.
That's why they used to say, yeah, my G.
Right.
Not gangster. It was your God.
Yeah.
I think Buster was talking about it as well, and he's just like, that's what's missing from hip hop. Like you had to know a certain level
Acknowledgement.
of knowledge
Yeah,
yourself,
and acknowledgement.
and Prince Rakim, and you know what I mean. So yeah, man, I liked hearing that talk, and when they had the little intermission breaks with a nice little background lounge music playing, and just
Oh my gosh.
that was
It gets hot. It gets hot at night.
yeah.
It's hot now. I thought, this was the juice that made me do that stupid.
The Fast Food Podcast.